close and don't stop now, you're further than most. Yeah, hear me out, I think you should know that. Think you should know that. You got that glow. Can't stop this flow. Rise, yeah. You got that glow. Can't stop this flow. Rise, yeah. And know when life is hard, I'll pick you up when we fall apart. Oh, oh. If they curse your name, spit in your face, I'll wipe the tears, sweeten the taste. Pushing up that hill, yeah, you are building up your wheel, and when you make it, don't stop there, 'cause you can go near anywhere that can't stop that flow. Rise, yeah, you got that glow. Can't stop that flow. Rise, yeah. I know what you can do, change the world, I know it's true. Oh, oh. In your eyes, a million skies, painted pink and blue and white. Oh, oh. You got that glow. Can't stop this flow. Rise, yeah. You got that glow. Can't stop this flow. Rise, yeah. I know what you can do, change the world, I know it's true. I know what you can do, change the world, I know it's true. Oh, oh. In your eyes, a million skies, painted pink and blue and white. Oh, oh. So don't stop now, you're getting so close, and don't stop now, you're further than most. Yeah, hear me out, I think you should know that. Think you should know that. You got that glow. Can't stop this flow. Rise, yeah. You got that glow. Can't stop this flow. Rise, yeah. I know when life is hard, I'll pick you up when we fall apart. Oh, oh. If they curse your name, spit in your face, I'll wipe the tears, sweeten the taste. Oh, oh. So keep on pushing up that hill, yeah. You are building up your wheel, and when you make it, don't stop there, 'cause you can go near anywhere that can't stop that flow. Rise, yeah. You got that glow. change the world. I know it's true. Oh, oh. In your eyes, a million skies painted pink and blue and white. Oh, oh. You got that glow. Can't stop that sunrise, yeah. You got that glow. Can't stop that sunrise, yeah. I know what you can do, change the world. I know it's true. I know what you can do, change the world. I know it's true. Oh, oh. In your eyes, a million skies painted pink and blue and white. Oh, oh. So don't stop now, you're getting so close. And don't stop now, you're further than most. Yeah, hear me out, I think you should know that. Think you should know that. You got that glow.